welcome to another episode of Blake's Take, where I unpack customer experience in 3 minutes or less. Today I want to talk to you about how the language and tone of your communication affects your customer experience. I was recently on the BabyCenter forums. BabyCenter is a huge community owned by Johnson & Johnson, and the great thing about BabyCenter is it's all women who are either new moms or going to be new moms, and I'm in a birth group, which means I am in a community with a lot of other women who are also due in August of this year. So I am about 5 days away from giving birth, if I give birth on time. And so I was reading the forums this week in preparation for my labor, and I was pretty shocked by how women talked about their experience at the hospital. One woman in particular was saying that she was supposed to be induced, but they didn't have enough hospital beds, so they didn't have time or availability to induce her. So she basically was waiting, hanging out, waiting for them to induce her, which basically means get the body ready for labor and basically force your baby out. They didn't have a bed for her. So I think that this whole jargon around bed and length of stay in healthcare is pretty toxic, and the way they talk about patients and customers, you're really just a number. And it made me feel like, gosh, I'm just a number. When I go into the hospital and I check in, I'm gonna have like a patient ID, and I'm not gonna be a person. They're just looking for an open bed. I'm just a body. And it made me feel really small. So it reminded me to tell you, the practitioners and the leaders who are shaping these experiences, that the tone, the communication, the language you use internally with your staff, with your employees, it's going to get out and it's going to influence how customers talk about your brand and the experience you provide. Do you really want customers to just feel like another barcode, like another number, and just like a body in a hospital bed? Or do you want them to feel like they're experiencing something that is different, that is supreme? I think you want the latter, not the former. So in sum, be cognizant of how you talk to your customers, how you talk about your customers to your employees, and you will not be sorry. That's all for Blake's Take. Thank you for watching.